Hey everybody, it's Michelle. Long time no see, and welcome to our channel. Today's video we are going to talk a little bit about where I've been, and I'm going to do my new project pan for the new year. Today is December 28th of 25, and this video probably won't go up until after January 1st or on January 1st. I'm not exactly sure yet. But I do want to give a little bit of an update and some information. So let's start out with the toner. We are going in with the Glow Recipe Toner. And everything from my previous project pan is just going back into my collection, which I will do a collection video, or several collection videos in the near future. But right now we're just going to do the project pan. And everything that I'm using, I think everything, other than the eye cream, everything else, and the mascara, everything else is brand new. I've never used it before. Like, I just had to take the safety seal off this. I've had one of these before, but this is not the same one. And you'll notice that I'm filming in a different area. You can actually see that right there, my makeup, my palette locker. It's because for Christmas, my son and his girlfriend bought me a new vanity, and that is what I'm sitting at right now. So if the lighting's a little different, that's partially why, because there is a light on the vanity and there's a mirror. I will insert photos of the vanity once I get everything set up on it the way I want to. There's lots of storage, and I haven't really set up everything the way I want it yet. I'm not sure where I want everything to go because there's a lot of space on this. And then, well, I guess I've used this before as well, the Saturday Skin Waterfall. And then I'm also going to pair it with the Saturday Skin Glycolic Acid Pore Care Complex. So I'm going to pair these two together. This one is still practically brand new. I've barely used it. We're supposed to be getting a really bad storm here in Michigan. So I kind of wanted to get this filmed so that if we do lose power, I can be editing while there's no power. How was everyone's Christmas? Like I said, my son and his girlfriend came over. Actually, I don't know. Well, no, I know I've told you guys because I've had the beauty room for a while. So you guys know that my son moved in with his girlfriend. So he doesn't live here anymore. And I did way too much of the moisturizer. And if you notice random bruises, it's fine. I'm on blood thinners. Alright, and then for the primer, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Primer. That feels like absolutely nothing on my skin, which I guess is a good thing, right? Like I said, I haven't set up my area yet, so let me get out the brushes that I need. I'll have to figure out how I want everything set up on my desk. I figured if I film and do a couple videos and try to get used to the area, then I'll know how I want everything set up, and then I can spend more time going through and setting things up the way I want it set up, if that makes any sense. And then I'm going to use the Locket by KVD Beauty. So this is very light. Yes. This is a little too light. Okay, so I look a little better, right? I don't look like death. So I mixed it with this very dark Neutrogena. This is in the shade Soft Beige. So I mixed the two of those together. And then for the concealer, I'm using the KVD Locket, and this is in the shade Light. Oh, and this doe foot's a little different. Which is funny because this concealer is darker than the actual foundation was. Who'da thunk it? I need to find my stand for my beauty blender because I have started using the beauty blender again. And I just gave away all my beauty blenders, so I'll have to stock back up on those. And then for eye primer, I am using the AOA Studios Colorful Canvas eye primer because this looks like the P. Louise eye primer. And seriously, that's the only reason why I bought it. And I believe I even told you guys that when I bought it. But I got it because it looked like the P. Louise one. And even though P. Louise is on TikTok Shop, I still don't think that I will ever own any P. Louise. And have I told you that there's lots of storage in this vanity that I got? There's drawers, there's cabinets, there's even a secret hideaway drawer behind the mirror. And I still haven't figured out where I'm putting everything. But we'll figure it out. I have time. I have all the time in the world to figure it out. Okay, so I've got one eye primed. Let me get the other eye primed. And then we'll get on to the rest of the makeups. And I don't have any cream products this time, so I'm going to go in with my setting powder, which again is new. This is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, and it is in the shade, the pink shade. I need to figure out where I want everything. And my lips are very dry, so we are going to go in with the Extreme Lip Injection. And I just touched the makeup wipe, so my hands are extremely wet. Alright, and now for the contour, and this is going to be contour and highlight palette, we are finally using the Glamlite Smores palette, and I'm keeping the box. So there are the shades. I probably won't ever use this gold shade, but I am going to use the other two. It doesn't smell like s'mores. Even though this looks just like a graham cracker, or like a, not a graham cracker, a Hershey's bar. May have gone a little heavy-handed here. That's what happens when you haven't worn makeup in a while. Plus, using a new product, you don't know how heavy-handed you need to go into it, and a new brush. This is one of the brushes that I got from AOA Studios that I was going to try to see if it would be a good foundation brush. But I decided to use it as a contour brush instead. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with Marshmallow for the highlight. And I got this brush from Five Below. It is part of the Wicked collection. And I probably should have put this on after I put on my blush, but that's okay. That's okay. It's just makeup. You can play with makeup. Alright, and then for my blush, it is the Candy Apple Blush from Ofra. And this will be my blush. Whoa! Okay, so again, went a little heavy-handed, and I'm learning my lesson, because even without my glasses on, I can see the blush in the mirror, but I need both sides to be as equally rosy. For my brows, we are going to use the Lamella. I don't know where I got this from, but it is new. I have never used it before. And it is in the shade Eyebrow Pencil is what it says. Here is the shape. And I didn't put on my eye cream, but it is going to still be this one from last quarter. The Byroe Eye Truffle Serum. So this will be my eye serum. when I remember to use it. And then my setting spray is the Pretty Fresh from Colourpop. There's no scent to it at all. And then for my mascara will be the Ferdinand Lash Lift. I keep feeling a hair. But that is my project pan, and I promise I will figure out how to not go so heavy-handed with my blush. I do want to show you the other things that I got for Christmas from my son and his beautiful girlfriend. They got me this Harry Potter Profusion palette, and it's super cool because you open it up and you can see Hogwarts, and then the palette is underneath. So there's that. And then they got me this collection, the Hogwarts Beauty Set. It's a 9-piece set with trunk, and it has a bunch of stuff in it. So let me take off the cover. And here is everything. So it comes with lashes, a liquid liner, a brush, eyeshadow palette, a face palette, another brush, a setting spray, a liquid illuminator, and a lip oil. So that, and then I also got a $50 DoorDash card. So if I don't feel like cooking, I can just DoorDash. And I'm going to set those up there and be decoration. So I didn't really go into a lot of why I haven't filmed. So let me do that now. I haven't been filming because I've been depressed. My brother's birthday was December 22nd, and thank goodness for my best friend Jennifer. She picked me up and we went out shopping and spent time together that day, and I did pretty well. Didn't cry all that much. Was able to make it through the day just fine. I miss him a lot, especially around the holidays. And Thanksgiving was one of his favorite holidays. I think he loved the food part of Thanksgiving. But I'm happy to have had the time I had with him. I just wish I had more. And for those of you who don't know, please watch the life update video that I filmed when I first moved into this house, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I definitely don't want to get into it right now. And it's just been depression. I've barely showered. I've barely gotten dressed unless I had to go somewhere. And I'm going to try to change my mindset and make sure that I take a shower regularly. I'm getting dressed every single day. And I'm actually doing something. Like, I want to start coming in here every morning when I get up and try to film something, or even not even film, just come in and put on a full face of makeup, even if I am just sitting here by myself all day and nobody sees me. At least I've come in, I've got so much makeup that I need to start using it before it all goes bad and before I forget how to put it on like I did today. I mean, 25 minutes it has taken me to put on just the base, not even eyeshadow. 25 minutes. That's uncalled for. It shouldn't take me that long to put on a full beat. That should be including the eyes. But no, it was 25 minutes of just trying to get my base makeup on. Granted, it was also showing you guys my new base, but still it shouldn't have taken that long. So now I'm going to go and film the second part of the wheel series that I filmed the first part of, I believe, in October. Now I'm going to film the second part, and I have some unboxings to do, and then I'm going to plug my phone in first, because I'm sure it'll be almost dead, and then start editing videos and try to get these out as quickly as I can. You might even see this one before the new year. I don't know. But we'll talk to you guys later. As always, please remember to be kind to one another, and know, I'm going to say it all this time, and know that you are loved, you are appreciated, and you are important. Bye, guys.